So far, how has been the market performing in 2023 as the year ends in terms of market capitalization and also the dividends different companies gave out?
The market has been good, I could say. We had a listing this year. We had a bonus issue this year. Yeah, we had the listing of Airtel, and it became the biggest cap on the market. At IPO, it was 4 trillion, being the biggest company on the Uganda Stock Exchange, and it's now the second telecom company to list. It should be noted that it's only in East Africa, it's only Uganda with 2 telecoms that are listed. Remember, we closed the year of 2020 where we saw all listed companies on the Uganda Stock Exchange being profitable and giving a return to their shareholders. And opening this year, we've seen that about 4 companies, that is Umeme, Stanbic Bank, MTN, Airtel, gave interims. Umeme gave out an interim of about 24 shillings. MTN gave 6 for their Q3. Yeah, basically. So on the dividend side, I would say the shareholders are well off and are doing well. And we expect maybe by the close of full year, we expect maybe as a reflection of 2022, all of them to give a dividend.
What is the fate of Umeme leaving the market? According to the official information, it will leave in 2025. Umeme has been one of the most performing companies in terms of turnover and in terms of giving out the most dividends. Could that have a possible effect on the stock market of Uganda?
About the Umeme exit, ever since the announcement of the concession end, we've seen a lot of activity, a lot of speculation, and a lot of anticipation, yes, on the bourse. And we've seen the share price move from as low as 165 to about 400. We've seen it in the region of 410, 420, yeah, and even 440. The dividend has improved, has grossly jumped ever since the announcement was made, yes, and it is still a very good company to invest in, given that it is a utility company, and it's the only distributor of power in Uganda. It's actually it's the biggest, covering about 90% of Uganda. So it is highly profitable, and on capital gain this year, I think that's recorded the second biggest. That's after Stanbic Bank.
CIPLA has been a hub of drama on the stock market this year. It got a new investor. It gave out the least dividend. It also saw change in executive directors towards the end. It's also issued a profit warning. And right after that, we saw its share price declining slightly. What do we expect from this company come 2024?
With them, they have recovered most of their debt. Yeah, that's from Zambia debt. They have gotten a lot of very many other markets to play in. That means by way of countries, they are covering most of sub-Saharan Africa, supplying medicines for malaria and other more treatments. Of late, they have introduced oncological treatments, that is for cancer, hepatitis B, and as a pharmaceutical, we know their product takes a little longer to realize revenue or a return to shareholders, different from other companies like maybe let us say British American Tobacco that will make a cigarette and then have it on the market and revenues but it goes through a series of approvals and all that to have their treatments approved and supplied. Remember, it supplies mostly to government, and they are entering into the retail side, and per se with the new investor, that is a financial investor, will inject more money into maybe advertising and on marketing, and we shall see all this coming back to reflect onto the return to the final stakeholder, that's the shareholder.